Hi everybody, this is Sithi Readings, and hi Pisces. Let's see what messages are going to show up for you. In case this reading resonates with you, Pisces, there will be a link in the description box to the extended. Let's see, Pisces, what messages want to show up for you. What message wants to show up for Pisces? Alright, so let's see. Pisces, we already have a message here with the Emperor card. So for a lot of you, what I'm seeing here is that you're taking back control, okay? I think here, Pisces, you're in this energy of just like cutting out certain bullcrap that no longer serves you, okay? You're more so focused on your money, your goals, your business, you know, in this decision-making kind of an energy. I feel like you're kind of pulling back from a situation that feels stuck, but the friendship is still there, Pisces, or you still want to maybe be friends with somebody, but maybe not take it forward. I do feel like you still cherish the connection, you want to be there, but it almost looks like you're making a decision here to have a more like head over heart approach towards something, Pisces. Okay. I feel like some of you, Pisces, you feel like as soon as something starts, it finishes. So what's the point, really? You know, a lot of you are contemplating before you even give into something. And I feel like this has a lot to do with the past situation, leaving you feeling very dissatisfied, okay? When it comes to love, you're kind of putting things on a hold and trying to focus on yourself, Pisces, okay? There is something here that could be stressing you out. And I feel like how you're dealing with it is just like letting go or not thinking about it, to be honest. You're avoiding a situation. We will see what that is. Your challenge is the Five of Swords. Advice is the Page of Swords. The person you're connecting with, their energy full of resistance. Bottom of the deck, the Star, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Pisces, I do feel like you fought for something, and I feel like now you think that there's no point fighting for it anymore. So you're kind of very held back in your energy when it comes to this situation. I do feel like you're strategizing to move forward in your life. And, you know, again, thinking more practically than anything. And with the Star card being there, you're manifesting success for yourself and happiness for yourself. Okay, you're not really wanting to give into the petty situations. And it's almost like it's like your approach is very logical, practical, okay? I do feel like you're also being called to face some sort of truth about a situation. And I feel like this is because you keep wanting to see a situation otherwise, okay? Maybe you're avoiding the truth in a situation. That's why you're showing up like this. There's like this energy of you wanting more or wanting to create more, perhaps, okay, for yourself. Spirit is saying that if you want to win certain battles, then you have to approach certain situations differently as well. Okay. So let's see, what's the Judgment about for Pisces? The Nine of Cups. Yes, so it's about your own happiness. When I was starting your reading, I did see the Nine of Cups. You're wanting to be happy on your own. Some of you feel like the more you depend on somebody else to make you happy, the more depleted you feel. So now you're in this energy of, you know what, I'm just gonna be by myself. You know, I'm not gonna force things. I'm not going to try to reach out to people, and I'm just going to, you know, every time I'm doing a Pisces reading, the lights are flickering. Seriously. And in one Pisces reading, the card kind of literally flew out of my hand. It's like a few readings. You will see. It's a reading I did a week ago or something. I don't know. But okay, Pisces, I do feel like, oh, can the lights please stop flickering? Okay, Pisces, yes. So what I was saying was that you're wanting to be happy on your own. I also see you celebrating something in the next few days. But it's more so like your own sense of happiness and well-being. I'm hearing raising a toast, okay? Let's see, Pisces. I feel like this Leo season, it's more so like in the month of August, I see you gaining control over something. I see you very self-focused as well. And I see you just wanting to create for yourself. Okay? Pisces, some of you feel like the kind of love you want never comes, or the kind of a person you want, you know, they're just, it's like with the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups here, something left you very, very dissatisfied when it comes to your emotions, and now you're sitting there contemplating whether you should open up in the first place or not. Okay, this is like you taking a step back from love. I do feel like with the Six of Cups, you still cherish the connection, but what more? You know, can this person offer you? That's the question. Some of you feel like this person shows up when you don't even need them. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Pisces, you feel like you and this person were not really on the same page. It's like hide and seek, cat and mouse, you know, kind of an energy, you know. It's almost like a hot and cold kind of a situation. A lot of you do, you know, it has left you wondering whether this is even worth giving into or not. Because you just feel like when you need this person, they're not there. So what's the point of this whole situation if they're not going to be there when you need them, you know? And I feel like some of you put a lot of effort towards a situation, but you also feel like your effort was very one-sided. You just don't feel good about it, you know? And you got tired, so you gave up, is what I see here. You're ready for some sort of change in a situation. You feel like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with something is just like, it's annoying you, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's annoying you, okay? Five of Wands. I feel like Pisces, deep down inside, you do wish to clarify a situation or clear the conflict. But I feel like you're kind of just letting the situation be. It's like if the other person shows up, you're not showing up with this energy of somebody who's carrying resentment and anger, okay? If the other person shows up, good, I feel like you will communicate with them, but it just looks like you're kind of like, you know what, I don't want to hold on to this negative energy anymore. And the more you do that, you're creating space for peace and positivity in your life. I'm also getting, Pisces, that there's some sort of spiritual awakening here in your reading. Okay. What's the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you're wanting to be single, wanting to be by yourself, focusing on money, goals, business. Okay. You know, taking pride in how far you have come. Let's see, what are you stressed about, and what's the advice if you're stressed about something? Because I do see a little bit of that build-up energy. Five of Pentacles. Some of you are stressed out about your money situation or some expenses you may have this month. But it's okay. Spirit is saying that you've got this with the Nine of Pentacles. Even though I do feel like there could be some expenses, I don't feel like it's going to be a problem for you because you're going to make that money again. And for others of you, there's some sort of insecurity that's stressing you out. I don't know what that is. If it's not financial, then that is something within yourself. It's talking about some sort of an insecurity or lack thereof. Like you feel like there's something lacking in your life. If it's not finances, then you have to see what it is for you. But you know, what I see here is that stress is connected to you feeling like, it could also be like you feel like there's a person you like, but there are financial issues in the situation. Okay. What's the Two of Wands in the outcome for Pisces? Two of Wands can also talk about travel plans, planning ahead, making decisions, okay? Seven of Pentacles. I really feel like you're going to be making some sort of decisions surrounding your money situation, Pisces. Even apart from money, I just feel like you are going to be... I feel like this is kind of also extending to your love situation, like your love energies. Okay, Pisces. You're also being very careful with who you invest emotionally into when it comes to your when it comes to your feelings and stuff. You're being very careful with, like, it's like taking those next steps forward, but being very careful with it. Okay. Being very careful with it. So, I do see the good news here is connected to some sort of celebration, by the way. So I feel like you're going to be maybe celebrating something, Pisces. Okay. So let's have a look at your challenge and advice. You're having a hard time with a situation that you feel like there's somebody showing up like full of ego. You just feel like there's a situation that's petty and just not worth your time and energy. And you're tired of going back and forth with a petty person or a petty situation. It's like somebody ignoring you and then you ignoring them, and then, you know, that back and forth in the energy. I do feel like with that Page of Swords being there, Pisces, Spirit is saying that you have to kind of... I feel like, Pisces, you have to make peace with something, and you have to really look at something, what's going on beneath the surface. And if you really feel like that petty energy is not worth your time, then, you know, be honest and truthful about it with yourself and with the other person. And honestly, sometimes when we're being truthful with other people, like, they don't necessarily get us, right? They don't really understand necessarily where we're coming from. And I hate it. You know, sometimes we're just explaining to people that, you know when people ask us, like, why are we upset, and we should tell them, we should communicate. And normally, like, it's usually just family or just people very close to you who get you. But otherwise, it's like, even in your family, I don't know. It's like, I hate it when somebody asks that and when you tell them and then they start to argue. I mean, this is not supposed to be a back and forth. This is like, you were asking me what made me upset, and now it's a back and forth. Okay. You know, so sometimes we cannot really tell the other person where they went wrong because people never admit things. So in that case, we have to be honest with ourselves. And sometimes, you know, just letting go is way better than fighting for something. Magician. Yeah, Pisces, you're being told here to take your power back. It's also telling you to not stay stuck, okay, for nobody. Okay, don't stay stuck for nobody, especially if you're interacting with a person and you feel like they're immature. Just ignore that whole situation. Don't even feed into it. The person you're dealing with, their energy is the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. This is somebody who's confused as hell about you, Pisces. They're very closed off, very guarded, and still confused. So let's have a look at why that is. Show me this energy for Pisces. Yeah, I feel like they're very held back right now, even though they want to communicate. It's somebody, you know, when you have them on your social media and they're posting things just to get your attention, that kind of a vibe I'm getting from this person. Honestly, Pisces, this person's behaving really immaturely with the Queen of Swords to the Page of Cups. It looks like with the Queen of Swords, they're detaching or showing up as somebody very detached, but with the Page of Cups, they still want to come forward and talk to you. For some of you, this person wants you to contact them or initiate conversation, which I don't feel like you're doing, and it's making them uncomfortable. Well, we will see what happens. Okay, let's get you some love messages. Oops. So we have here flirt, deception, heart-to-heart conversation, playfulness. Oopsie, y'all, I just dropped a lot of cards, but this is, oops, this is your last card. So we have lasting love. This is your true love. Playful. I don't feel like, Pisces, you're wanting to play. You know, you're just tired of that flirting and all of that. You want somebody who loves you and is there for you. Is that too much to ask for? Flirting, deception, hot. Pisces, there's somebody coming towards you. It doesn't really look like their vibe is matching with yours, at least for the next 10 to 20 days. They're being flirtatious, which you may like or you may not, but it almost looks like with the heart-to-heart conversation in the reverse, they're being dishonest. It's like somebody just liking you because you look beautiful, but then what else, you know? What else? We like compliments, but what else, you know? Is there substance to what you're saying, what you're bringing to the table? And I don't feel like you feel like it, you know? You want somebody who loves you. You're not playing any games. You're done with the games. Okay, you do have new love and self-love showing up. I feel like for some of you Pisces out there, there's somebody new coming your way. Okay, and this new person is gonna love the way you carry yourself, the way you talk. I'm hearing your voice. Maybe this person's gonna love your voice, or it's like this person's gonna love you because you're gonna seem a little mysterious to them. Something about you is really gonna attract them to you if this is a new person. But again, even if it's a new person, I would just suggest that you are still careful with your energy, because even though there's somebody showing up, you know, you want the kind of love that lasts. You know, you want the kind of love or the kind of a person you can rely on, not just somebody who's showing up and then disappearing on you. Okay, so that's about it, Pisces. Those were the messages that showed up for today. Leave a like on the video, and the extended is going to be linked below for the month of August. Do have a look at it, and yes, I will see you guys next time. Bye.